Hey, 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 how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Hello, 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 hello. I'm just putting finishing touches to build my list now, which I'm just finishing off. Day 20. My goodness, I have recorded so much stuff this morning. I'm Rosemary 99, by the way. And I just finished recording like 4 hours worth of training because I'm putting on quite a lot of programs at the moment because I'm really like going full in. Oh, it's like surrender to who I am born to be. That's what I've been feeling like this last few weeks. And I've kind of been hinting at a few of these things on the page, on live stream, about this whole stepping fully into who I'm called to be, stepping fully into who I'm born to be, recognizing that, oh my gosh, I am capable of a heck of a lot more than I thought I was capable of. It's like I'm putting on Side Hustler on Mission. I recorded that this morning. I recorded Financial Freedom through Facebook, which, honey, if you are a spiritual entrepreneur or a creative, or you're thinking about being one, you need to come and join us. I've recorded the stuff for this morning so it's going to go out after I've gone for a bike ride, I think, because I need to clear my head a little bit. And then I'll come and put everything back on. I'll get somebody to help me do that for me, whichever way it's going out today. But this is the thing. If you told me that I would be doing this stuff even 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 10 years ago, I would have said it's impossible. It's impossible. Nobody can do that much. I would look around me and think, you know what, I'm working equivalently, doing the same equivalently as everybody else around me. So, I'm doing okay. But I always knew that I was born for more, just the same as you know that. That's the thing. Some of y'all, because now I chose, okay, I hit rock bottom. I chose to expose myself to people who create a heck of a lot more wealth than I do, who are living on purpose, okay? And I realized that, oh my gosh, they work at a productivity level that I wasn't even familiar with. And in exposing myself to these people, I suddenly realized I am living at like 0.5% of my capability and telling myself I'm doing a lot. And because I was telling myself I was doing a lot, there was a part of me that felt that it excused my weakness in some ways. I excused my weakness, telling myself, well, you can't expect to do everything, and there's only so much energy. And it's like, here I am, 10 years older than I was, and I'm doing a heck of a lot more than I used to. In fact, of course, we have to look after our families and everything, and I think now to how lazy I was. How lazy I was about 10 years ago when I was telling myself that I'm oh so tired and oh my gosh. And it was just crazy. It was crazy. I look back and I realize, oh my gosh, I was being crazy and silly. I didn't realize that actually I am born creator. I am born powerful. You are born powerful. You have more energy inside of you than you realize. The problem is that most of your energy is going to sustaining a life you don't actually like that much, but you feel you have to live with it. Okay, and I'm speaking to those who know inside of them that they're born to be in business, and maybe you've even made a start, okay, because I'm not really speaking to those that, talk about it but don't actually do anything about it. I'm talking to you, the person who knows that you're born for more. You're done with living to less, and you've made a start, but you're holding back still because there's a part of you that thinks, I can't play, oh my gosh, I don't have the energy to do any more than what I'm doing right now. I am here to tell you that it's not true. When you surrender to the call on your life, you will realize that you are more energetic than you ever imagined. It's like this morning, I would never have believed that I would be able to record 4 training programs this morning, okay, and put it out. Why? Because in my mind is the vision of what I am here to do. That is it. That drives me like no man's business. When I finally fully owned the fact that I am here to support, 334,000 people to reach their potential. How dare I hold back or fight who I am? I refuse to do that any longer. And suddenly you find yourself, when you're on the narrow path, you find yourself capable of doing so much more because, honey, you connect with spirit, you connect with source inside of you, that energy, that wisdom inside of you, and you just stop saying no to yourself. you suddenly realize that you have an incredible amount of energy inside of you that you didn't even know existed. Because all this time you've been spending the time trying to maintain things you didn't really need to be maintaining, things you thought you had to have in your life because, you know, everybody around you has it and everybody else does the things this way. And oh my gosh, I suppose I should just try and fit in with them and blah, 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 blah. And you're eating too much because you're trying to drown out the fact that you don't actually really like yourself that much. And so then you're making yourself not like yourself even more because your body's getting bigger. And then it becomes a horrible vicious cycle because then you're watching TV, you're just trying to drown out the fact that you're on the wrong path for you. And then you realize that then you hate yourself even more. And so all of your energy is going to all of this emotional drama instead of focused on the work that you are here to do. 3 things: best wife, best mother, best coach. Everything else is like second place. Okay? Everything else is second place. Why? Because I am committed, I am focused, and so therefore I suddenly realize I have access to incredible power that I didn't know was there. You have the same access. You have the same power. You are born for more. You are incredibly powerful if you will just take the chains off and allow yourself to play full out, knowing that you are on the right path for you. There's a voice inside of your spirit speaking, telling you, this is the path for you. Walk in it. But no, you look around, you see what others are doing. You tell yourself, oh no, maybe that's more reasonable. Maybe that's more reasonable. Maybe that's more. And that's all energy being dispersed in all kinds of different places instead of owning fully who you are born and here to be. Honey, it's time to stop fighting who you are, to step up, to own your power, own your greatness, connect to source, see the vision in your eye and start taking steps towards it more powerfully than you ever thought was possible. And honey, you want to surround yourself with people who think like you, because at the moment, yes, you're comparing yourself to others and you're probably doing a bit more than they are, you know. And so you find yourself thinking that you're okay, but you're not living what you want. You're not creating the wealth that you want to create. You're not making the difference that you want to make, or you're making it in a very small way when you know that you're born to make a bigger difference. But you're limiting yourself because it seems more reasonable and you're looking around thinking, oh, well, I'm doing more than them, so it's okay. That's not your true power. That's not your true power. You need to step into your true power. And yeah, that may mean the casting off stuff that is holding you back. And it may mean that you're afraid. But you know what? If you're surrounded by people who get it, so you come into the Deliberate Millionaire Fast Track Club, you come and work with me, just the same as I worked with millionaires and multimillionaires and all that stuff. And, you know, it exposed me to a different way of seeing how things are done. And I realized, oh my gosh, I've been living as some kind of teeny tiny fraction of what I'm capable of. Because I was buying into the fact that, oh, well, I'm doing more than they are, so I must be okay. It's not true. I wasn't okay. I look back and think of all the time wasted. All the time wasted thinking that I was weak. All the time wasted thinking that I couldn't do the thing that I really want to do. And you know what? If I just got on with it. And the same goes for you, honey. There is something that you're here to do and you can monetize it. You just need to kind of really commit. But you're fighting. You're fighting. You're still fighting with yourself, telling yourself it's not possible, but you want it, but it's not possible, but you want it, but it's not possible, but you want it, and you're too tired, but really you want it. And it's this back and forth thing that is eating up your energy. This is my invitation to you. In an hour's time, an hour and 4 minutes, according to my computer, the Deliberate Millionaire Fast Track Club closes again. I don't know when it's going to open. Whenever I'm led to, it'll open again. But for right now, it's going to close again. We're going to be going over Facebook stuff, but you know what? It's not even about the training. It's not about the training, okay? So don't come just for the training. Though, yes, you'll get the training and you'll get a lot more training as well. There's a heck of a library of programs right in the group for anyone that comes to join in. No doubt about it, you'll get all of that. But you come for the support. You come not because you're weak, but because you recognize that in order for you to elevate and to elevate your productivity and see what you are really capable of, you need to be around different kind of people. that are really ready going forward. Because I'm in there every single day telling you things to do. Yeah, you'll see some of the lists that I produce, telling people just go through this and do this and get this done. And it might scare you a little bit. You'll think, oh my God, how am I supposed to do all of that? And then you'll realize that, oh my gosh, if you just let the chains go, you are capable of a heck of a lot more than you realize. The problem is that you're still getting into your head and telling yourself you can't. You need to be surrounded by people who do it. Okay? Then you'll realize, actually, I am capable of a heck of a lot more. I am powerful. It's not just something I sing about. It's not just something I say. You will realize that actually, yes, you are powerful. For real, because you'll be living a powerful life. And that's the key here. You want to live it, not just sing it, not just say it. And yesterday, I think it was yesterday, that was the affirmation. I am powerful. I am powerful. I am powerful. I believe. And yes, affirm it for sure. But if you just stop that affirmation, then it's nothing. You are powerful, honey. You are more powerful than you realize. You are capable of so much more than you realize. You just keep putting the brakes on, telling yourself you can't. You can. You will not burn out. You will not get anxious. You will not die when you are on the path to your calling. It only ever happens when you're doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing. Okay? Otherwise, you are, if you stay on the right path for you and surrender to it, surrender to the call in your heart, the vision you feel, you will win. Okay? You will win. Just stop fighting who you are. Stop trying to be the same as everybody else when you know you're different. Come on. Don't start and then, oh, no, I just need to go back. And, I need to, oh, for goodness sake, be done with that. Honey, I'm just sending you lots of love right now. Anyway, I just finished my, 4.5 hours or so of recording. Feeling powerful. I'm going to go for a bike ride right now. Get myself out of the house. Get myself out of here. My daughter is waiting for me downstairs. So we're going to go for a bike ride. Please remember you're powerful, you're more powerful than you realize, and you're living to the tiniest percentage of your potential. And you know it. That's the crazy thing. Stop fighting who you are. Step up. It's time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you're born to live. You now have an hour to join us in the Deliberate Millionaire Fast Track Club. If you want to learn everything you want and everything you need to know about Facebook to make a bigger difference and to make a heck of a lot more income, come and join us right now. But come also because you are going to show up on a daily basis. You're going to do check-ins. You're going to be held accountable and you're going to actually make your vision happen. You're going to actually make a bigger difference to people. You're going to actually make a whole lot extra money whilst living out the call on your life. Are you ready? If you're ready, it's rosemarynight.com/FB Freedom. I look forward to having you in there. Until the next time, my honeys, much love.